So, Garrett is out of the picture. Very good. But I'm still in danger. Before I can leave the convent, you have to help me cover my tracks. The doctor can't find out that I was ever here. Could you do that for me?
Uh-huh.
Great. Let's see. First, you have to get rid of the balloon that I left in the main hall. It even has my portrait on it. The doctor would recognize me immediately. I also played with firecrackers down by the school clock. Let's just say it was part of a weather experiment, and I would have succeeded if I'd had a real DeLorean. You can't imagine how hard it is to get a lawnmower up to 80 miles per hour. And of course, you have to remove the inscription on the swing tree. It hurts me just as much as you, but I could hardly leave the doctor better evidence that I was here than that. Do you think you can handle all that?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Lily. You're the best.
Apparently, Birgit had set down her work, but she had completed the banner with the puma motif. Too bad that Lily couldn't congratulate her on the good job she'd done anymore.
The banner was magnificent.
Birgit had done an incredible job.
Lily would dream of the banner for many nights to come.
Oh, another one of them. Get lost. I'm not in the mood for jokes today. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, right? My name is Ernest. Funny Ernest. Ha! And I applied as a child therapist here. But no, Mother Superior had already found someone else. That Dr. Marcel. A nuthouse shrink. Can you believe it? I wouldn't let that guy anywhere near my kids, even if I knew where they were. That's what I get for retraining as a psychologist. Laughter is the best therapy. Great idea. I've been waiting for a gig for months. I should have stayed a plumber. What? You don't like the mood I'm in? You want me to show you a few tricks now or what? I feel terrible. Because my therapy concept flopped. Laughter is the best therapy. Great idea. How rotten. What?
No.
You want to see a few tricks, don't you? I knew I shouldn't have said that. Okay. I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a cute balloon animal, and you leave me in peace, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right? What's it gonna be? A wrench? Why not? I know all about wrenches. Why are you staring at my cigarettes like that? They're not for sensitive children like you. Got it? Just don't ask me about Dr. Marcel. I wouldn't let that guy anywhere near my kids, even if I knew where they were. He's a bitter, evil man. He's known everywhere for hating children. Ever since a little girl shoved him down the stairs. Huh, serves him right. That old twit. I used to be a plumber. Now I plumb people's souls. What's so hard to understand? Okay. I know that look. You want another balloon, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's only one balloon a child.
Oh.
A hypercube? I don't do them anymore. They always make me dislocate my shoulder. The human genome? Very funny. It hasn't even been decrypted yet. Okay, a pterodactyl then. Always the same thing. Ah, you think they look different to this? Then show me a photo.
Whoa!
A giraffe then, how original. But it's only one balloon a child.
Oh. Whoa!
A giraffe then, how original. What's wrong? It's a short-necked giraffe. A poodle. The classic. But it's only one balloon a child.
Oh.
A poodle. The classic. A wrench? But it's only one balloon a child.
Oh.
A wrench? Why not? I know all about wrenches.
Ah, that's what I call an outstanding motif. Effective and controlled. A symbol of complete self-control. Just like the directors of this convent. This will impress the doctor. Come along, Lily. Birgit has earned another award. Her diligence and reliability will be rewarded with a celebration.
Lily almost jumped in the air with excitement. There hadn't been a celebration in the convent for a very long time. Mother Superior had already begun the ceremony when Lily entered the classroom. It was a lovely celebration. The only odd thing was that Birgit was nowhere to be seen.
And I hereby award you a Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. Your embroidering skills and excellent sense of duty are a superb example to your fellow students. You, Birgit, are a textbook example of how strict and systematic guidance can result in great achievements. Ah, Lily, follow the example of your fellow student and do some cleaning. If only all children were as conscientious as Birgit.
The celebration was very short, but Lily enjoyed it anyway. This was probably the best day of her life. Lily had never seen a cake so up close before. She could have cried out of happiness for Birgit. There it was, the Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. Birgit had certainly earned it, but why had she left it out like that? Lily thought that the Girl Scouts badge was much too precious to leave lying about like that. She put it in her pocket just to be safe. The cake was meant for Birgit and no one else. Lily didn't even deserve to lick the pastry shell.
But that's the Golden Girl Scout's badge on a ribbon. I had no idea I was talking to a genuine scout. I was a Boy Scout once, you know. Ha! Well, knock me over with my things over there. They're lying in that chest, you know. Because among scouts there's no such thing as ownership and...
The deadly nightshade berries were small and round, but made better ammunition for a spitting contest. Lily knew she wasn't supposed to play with her food. Food was such a sore loser. And when it started acting up, Lily would get scared. Hooray! The marbles were the perfect ammunition for the musket.
Lily, I really have to ask you something. Do you like me?
Uh-huh.
Thank goodness. I wasn't really sure. Because there's something on my mind. It's about my feelings. And I'd like to ask you a really huge favor. Would you do something for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, calm down, Kapu. So, would you give this letter to Shy?
Uh-huh.
I really have to meet her. So, could you just give her the letter? Man, that's so cool of you. You're really the best, Lily.
Oh, what fabulous thing do you have there? Is it for me by any chance?
Lily hesitated. Certainly not because she begrudged Shy her meeting with Kapu. No. She was worried. Who knew what sort of things could be in the envelope? A snake? A scorpion? The anthrax virus? In the end, she decided to give Shy the letter, after all.
Uh-huh. Wow! It's from Kapu! A date? Oh, how exciting! I have to put on more glitter.
Apparently, the letter didn't contain the anthrax virus. Thank goodness. Lily didn't want to disturb the two. They deserved to enjoy the moment. Soon, they'd start to hate each other, and Shy would start losing her hair from all the grief. Ah, yes, love. The gargoyles, but it all typical. Hooray! Lily had found Edna's firecrackers. How did they ever get up there? The sword may not have reached the firecrackers or the rope, but it fit perfectly into them. Now what was Lily to do? Wait until the gargoyle dropped down of its own accord? She didn't have that much time.
Although the gargoyle seemed worried, it didn't if you didn't include. The clock in the tower sounded duller than usual today. Was it really that late already? Finally, the firecrackers were within reach. If only Capu had seen how cleverly Lily had managed all this. But he and Shy were now in a better place. Probably in the garden behind the cafeteria. Done. Now only 2 pieces of evidence were left to completely erase Edna's tracks. The chandelier's chain was attached by just 1 screw. Maybe this was a way to get to Edna's balloon. What Lily now did was actually void of all logic, and she could already hear uproar of the online reviewer, but she did it anyway. The online reviewers sounded a bit hoarse today. Maybe they shouldn't smoke so much. Lily thought Edna's self-portrait was very well done. She would have given her right arm to draw like that. Unfortunately, she wasn't strong enough to get through the bone. Done. Now, only 1 piece of evidence was left to completely erase Edna's tracks. The clown had just left his cigarettes here. He must have been in a great hurry.
You again? You shouldn't be wandering the cafeteria between meal times. The strangest accidents have an eye of an alibi. You shouldn't. Did I show you? You see? So hand it over before you hurt someone. Unbelievable. A little girl with a knife. So irresponsible. Here, take this chainsaw instead. Now that I have my knife back, I won't need it anymore.
Lily wasn't going to do anything silly with the chainsaw. As a responsible girl, she knew that one shouldn't simply start sawing. She would wait until night, when she wouldn't bother anyone. What a shame that Lily, after all, it was... Lily missed the termites. Somehow the trees seemed so sad without them. The idea was good, but unfortunately there wasn't any gasoline for the chainsaw. Lily had a brilliant idea. High-proof alcohol was an excellent fuel substitute for the gasoline chainsaw. Mother Superior would really be proud of her. Done. Lily had finished all of Edna's jobs and had gotten rid of all of the evidence. She could hardly wait to tell her best friend all about it.
Lily, thank God. I have a new and much more serious problem. I can't find my diary anywhere, and all my escape plans are written in it. I even drew a map where I marked my hiding place. So forget about getting rid of the evidence. No, just forget it. It wasn't important anyway. The diary now has top priority. Please, help me look for it. If Mother Superior gets her hands on it, I'm done for. It has to be somewhere around here.
Of course, Lily immediately knew what to do. She immediately knew what to do. Oh, man. Was that really so hard? The diary was lying right there. Or hanging, rather. The telltale drawings were dangling from the claw of a dumb, gawking pigeon. Lily thought it would be a good idea to first wait and watch the pigeon for a while. She accepted the risk that the bird might fly off at any moment. The moment Lily tried to grab the diary, the pigeon rose in the air and carried it to the roof of the convent, where it disappeared in the rafters above Mother Superior's office. Gawking certainly wasn't going to help. Once again, Lily's path led her back towards the lion's den. Lily liked the sparrows. She would have never dreamed of shooting at them. On the other hand, she had to impress Shawnee to get the recipe. Shawnee was mean. First he had stolen Lily's recipe, and now he was setting cobwebs at the well on fire. Still, Lily didn't think he deserved having spiders lay eggs in his eye sockets at night. Good children didn't have such thoughts. Shawnee didn't seem to be interested. Lily had to find some other way to impress him. Lily might have missed the sparrows, but her effect on Shawnee was apparent. He actually seemed a little impressed. What a nice animal. So proud. Such shiny feathers. Hopefully Lily would have time to play with it later. Shawnee seemed very anxious. If Lily wanted to get the recipe back, she would have to find a way to calm him down. Lily had heard that cigarettes were supposed to have a soothing effect. Hooray! What a great job Lily had done. Shawnee seemed to feel much better already. You could tell by the way his pupils were slowly rotating towards the inside. Shawnee had dropped a cigarette. Apparently his mouth was too full. Lily had heard that and his hands hung limp. Shawnee wasn't responsive. The cigarettes had made him indifferent. Lily would read the recipe later. After all, she wasn't supposed to make the food herself, but simply take Doris the recipe.
Oh, you have the recipe?
Uh-huh.
Well then, let me see it! I can manage that! Duck roast for Lumpy! Good choice! All I need is the canned food for Mother Superior's meal from the cellar. But I can't start cooking again anyway! As long as the stove isn't working, Mother Superior will have to wait for the cat food! I wouldn't want to be in your shoes when you give her the news!
Digested grass, Lily assumed this had to be the canned food Doris was talking about. Lily selected pigeon flavor. The stove just done. Lily had finished all of Edna's jobs and had gotten... Lily had placed the log in the stove. Now she just had to light it.
Ah! You found the canned food!
Uh-huh.
Very good. I guess that means I can start cooking the meal now. I'll put the roast for the cat in the dumbwaiter right away. But I won't be able to fit anything else in there. I can't send Mother Superior's food up until you put the empty plate back in the dumbwaiter. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's just hope so. Oh, there's the missing child. I was beginning to hope you'd been eaten by a wild animal on the way. But at least you brought the food. I have to finish a few tasks now. Feed Lumpy while I'm gone. And don't even think about leaving the office before the work is done. Hey, where are you going? Feed the cat.
A huge roast was in the dumbwaiter. That had to be Lumpy's dinner. A huge that. How disappointing. It seemed Lumpy didn't feel like eating roast at all. How would Lily ever finish her task now? The cheerful flower at least. Cat food with pigeon flavoring. The cafeteria never served anything this delicious. Lumpy obviously enjoyed the pigeon-flavored cat food, and it really looked like he already had an idea where to get second. Too bad the wall was too smooth for his claws. Someone was in a rush. Oh, that's what Lumpy had smelled. The pigeon that had stolen Edna's diary was sitting on one of the beams. At the moment, Lily felt even smaller than usual. Oh, that's what Lumpy had smelled. The pigeon that had stolen Edna's diary was sitting on one of the beams. Hooray! Lily had found Edna. Lily had finished all. Lily had tied the firecrackers to the balloon. It made sense in her world. Lily thought it might be possible to let the balloon float up to Lumpy. But what was the point? Lumpy hated parties. It was a tricky plan, but Lily was running out of options.
My goodness! I see that Lumpy has finally had a meal. Why, this is quite a surprise. Perhaps all hope is not lost for you yet after all. And now leave me alone. Maybe I was too strict with the girl and her fellow students. They're only children after all. Was I too hasty, Lord? Should I stop Dr. Marcel from coming before he tries his new method on the children? Please, give me a sign. What's that? A dove? Or at least a pigeon of peace? Is this your sign? Should I spare the children? Oh, Lord, thank you. What? Those damned children! That's it! I finally reached my limit! Lily!
When Lily walked into the sleeping quarters, Edna was gone. All she found was a hastily scribbled letter on her bed.
Take care, Lilyfred. I have to go. This situation is getting too hot for me to stay. I'll wait for you at the swing tree for a bit. If you hurry, you might still catch me. Otherwise, you can find my hiding place in the map in my diary. I'm sure you've already found it, right? Stay dirty. Love, Edna.
The letter made Lily nervous. She had to catch up with Edna at all costs.